Hello, and welcome to today's session, brought to you by the Goodly Co-Incubator and the Difference Makers Christian Business Alliance. I'm excited to walk with you through today's topic, tips on evaluating opportunities, frameworks and strategies that multiply success, hedge risk, and avoid failures. Whether you're a business owner, career professional, student, retiree, ministry leader, or homemaker, the ability to evaluate opportunities wisely is one of the most important skills you can develop. Because every yes you give to something is also a no to something else. Why this topic matters? Why does this matter so much? Because our time, money, and energy are limited resources. If we don't evaluate wisely, we can easily waste years pursuing the wrong path. On the other hand, when we choose carefully, the right opportunity can multiply impact, bring fulfillment, and align with God's purpose for our lives. Objectives. Today, here's what we'll accomplish. We'll explain why evaluating opportunities is essential for making smart, God-honoring decisions. I'll walk you through a step-by-step framework to assess opportunities clearly. We'll learn how to measure both financial and non-financial returns. You'll see real examples tailored for different life stages. And finally, we'll talk about developing a habit of reviewing and adjusting decisions over time. Before diving into strategy, let's pause for a devotion. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." Opportunities are not just about timing or money. They're about whether they fit God's will for your life. Think of David, who had the chance to kill Saul in the cave, but chose restraint, recognizing it wasn't God's timing. Or Esther, who stepped into her purpose for such a time as this. As you face opportunities, filter them through 3 godly principles. Does it align with God's word? Do you have peace in your spirit? Is it the right timing? When we test opportunities with these filters, we're less likely to be distracted by appearances and more likely to walk in God's plan. Sign up today, join our Goodly Co-community, and start growing with us. Business tip of the week, trust capital. Let's talk about trust. Instead of chasing customers, focus on building trust capital. That's the goodwill, credibility, and reliability people associate with your name or business. When people trust you, they buy faster, they refer others, and they remain loyal even when competition arises. Building trust requires consistency, delivering on small promises, being transparent, over-delivering in one area, and truly caring about relationships. So here's a challenge. Instead of asking, "How can I get more customers?" ask, "What can I do today to deposit into my trust capital account?" Don't just listen, take the next step and join the Goodly Co-Incubator today. This is your opportunity to connect with a community of growth-minded believers, access practical resources, and walk through our 12-month temple journey together. Work, connect, and grow alongside others who share your values and your vision. Sign up today, join our WhatsApp community, and start multiplying your impact. Here's what today's session will cover at a glance. We'll look at practical, step-by-step ways to evaluate opportunities and how to make informed, high-impact decisions in business, career, education, ministry, and personal life. You'll learn how to apply clear criteria and ROI thinking to guide your choices, how to weigh benefits against costs, and how to assess risks before committing. We'll also explore how to align opportunities with your goals and values so that you use your time, money, and energy wisely and position yourself for long-term growth and fulfillment. By the end, you'll walk away with a reliable framework you can apply to almost any decision in life. We evaluate opportunities to avoid wasting time, money, and energy. It helps us focus on what brings the highest return, make fact-based decisions instead of emotional guesses, and balance short-term gains with long-term benefits. Think about the last time you said yes to something. Was it really worth it? Before you can evaluate opportunities, you need clarity on your purpose and the season you're in. Without direction, every opportunity looks the same. But when you know your ultimate goal, your resources, and your boundaries, you can filter out distractions and say yes to the right things. What season are you in right now? Growth, learning, stability, or service? The answer will shape which opportunities truly fit. The first step in evaluating opportunities is to clarify your goals. You can't measure an opportunity if you don't know what you're aiming for. For a business owner, that might mean expanding profits or entering new markets. For a student, it could be securing an internship before graduation. For a retiree, it may be finding meaningful ways to contribute. Write your goals clearly and specifically. The clearer your target, the easier it is to recognize which opportunities truly move you forward. Once your goals are clear, make a list of possible opportunities. At this stage, don't filter, just capture every idea. For example, a career professional might compare 2 job offers and an online course. A mother may consider starting a home-based side business alongside a skill-building workshop. Brainstorming widely helps you see the full picture, including options you might otherwise overlook. Now, look at the potential value each opportunity could bring. Value isn't just money, it can also be relationships, new skills, or community impact. A business owner might see a new product line as both profit and increased market share. A student might view a summer program as experience plus networking. Rank each option by the benefits you expect it to deliver. Every opportunity has a price. Beyond money, consider time, energy, stress, and the opportunities you give up by choosing one path over another. For example, taking a course requires tuition, time, and energy. Ask yourself, does the potential outcome outweigh these costs? Spotting hidden costs early prevents disappointment later. ROI helps you compare what you gain to what you give. Yes, it includes financial returns, but also skills, experience, networks, and impact. For instance, if a business owner spends $1,000 on ads and earns $1,500, that's a 50% ROI. But equally important is skill ROI or relationship ROI. Ask, does this investment give me more value back than what I put in? Every opportunity carries risks, financial, time-related, social, or even emotional. Ask yourself, what can go wrong, how likely is it, and can I recover if it does? Use a simple scale of low, medium, or high risk to keep things clear. A thoughtful risk check keeps you from jumping in blindly. The best opportunities fit your personal or organizational values. Misaligned ones often lead to stress and regret. For example, a ministry leader should make sure a new initiative lines up with their faith-based mission. If an opportunity contradicts what you stand for, it's not worth pursuing, even if it looks attractive on paper. A great opportunity doesn't just work once, it grows. Ask yourself, can this scale, expand, or create benefits that multiply over time? For a business, that could mean expanding a product to new markets. For an individual, it might mean building a skill that transfers across industries. Scalability ensures your effort pays off again and again. You don't have to figure it out alone. Wise mentors and trusted peers can reveal blind spots and give valuable perspective. Business owners may consult industry experts. Students can ask professors or alumni mentors. Fresh eyes help you see risks or opportunities you may have missed. Reduce risk by testing on a small scale before fully committing. Host a mini event, launch a trial product batch, or take a short pilot course. Collect feedback and data, then decide whether to expand. Piloting gives you evidence, not just theory, to base your decision on. Don't ignore what history tells you. Look at past results, surveys, or performance metrics. Business owners can study sales trends, career professionals can review skill assessments, and students can reflect on grades and feedback. Past data is a powerful teacher. It helps you make smarter future choices. Even the best opportunity can fail if the timing is wrong. For example, a business should launch when market conditions are favorable. Students might choose internships during school breaks, while mothers may wait for family support before starting new projects. Timing often makes the difference between success and frustration. Never settle for the first option. Always compare alternatives side by side. With job offers, weigh salary, benefits, and growth potential. With vendors, compare cost, quality, and reliability. Looking at multiple choices prevents the first choice trap and leads to better decisions. A short-term win isn't always the best choice. Ask, will this opportunity help me reach my bigger future goals? Career professionals may pursue certifications that open multiple doors later. Retirees may choose volunteer roles that build lasting connections. Focus on impact that endures, not just quick rewards. After you've done the analysis, don't ignore your gut. Data is critical, but passion and purpose also matter. If an opportunity excites you and aligns with your values, that's a strong signal. Choose paths that energize you, not just ones that look profitable. Opportunities evolve as life changes. Build a habit of reviewing your decisions regularly. A business owner might check quarterly results, while career professionals can revisit their goals each year. Dropping low-value options and embracing new ones keeps you aligned with your purpose and season. Here are the key takeaways from today's session. Evaluate opportunities systematically. Start with your goals, then weigh value, costs, risks, and ROI. Remember that returns aren't just financial. They also include skills, relationships, impact, and personal growth. Align every choice with your values and season of life, and don't be afraid to review and adjust as circumstances change. Smart evaluation leads to higher impact, greater fulfillment, and fewer regrets. Take a moment to reflect. What's one opportunity you're considering right now? Have you clearly weighed its benefits against its costs? What risks might come with saying yes, and does it align with your purpose in this season of life? Most importantly, will it energize your time, money, and energy, or will it drain you? Clarity begins when you pause long enough to think before deciding. Stay engaged and keep growing with our upcoming sessions. Next week, we'll explore maximizing networking for growth, practical strategies to build meaningful connections. In 2 weeks, we'll cover turning ideas into action plans to help move from vision to execution. And in 3 weeks, we'll dive into time management for high impact. Be sure to sign up early. You'll get access to exclusive notes and bonus Q&A sessions with guest speakers. Coming up next week, our topic is maximizing collaboration, building partnerships that work. We'll explore how to identify the right partners, approach them with confidence, and nurture relationships that expand your reach and multiply results. And as a bonus, live participants will receive exclusive templates and checklists that won't be available in the replay. So don't miss out, reserve your spot early, and be part of the live discussion. Thank you for joining today's session. Remember, every opportunity is a seed, and the way you evaluate and plant it determines the harvest you will reap. Be intentional, be wise, and trust that diligence leads to abundant returns. As Proverbs 16 verse 3 reminds us, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Stay connected with Goodly Co. and the Difference Makers Christian Business Alliance, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session. As we wrap up, we'd love to stay connected. Follow the Difference Makers Christian Business Alliance on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and X for resources and updates. Join our WhatsApp community to connect with other believers in business and ministry. Visit our website or reach out by email or phone to learn more. Together, let's keep building kingdom impact in the marketplace.